This commercial is recorded in stereo. Does your TV have what it takes to hear it? Now Zenith introduces the smart sets with the television stereo sound Zenith invented, built in. So all you have to do to hear this in stereo is this. Zenith Advanced System 3, 19 models with built-in stereo. The smart sets, smarter than ever.
You are about to make a choice. Over time, it could save you hundreds of dollars. This is a ballot like the one your local phone company is sending out, asking you to choose a long-distance company. Choose MCI Dial 1 long-distance service. There are no extra numbers to dial. You can use any phone, push button, or rotary. With MCI Dial 1 service, you can call anywhere AT&T goes across the country anytime. If you don't have a ballot yet, just call this number so you can finally start saving money on long distance.
Where in the world would you go to breakfast in France? Do a little shopping in the Casbah? And have dinner in Japan? Where would you go to hula in Hawaii one night and be on Broadway the next? To go for the green and sail off into the blue. Where would you go? Florida, to be together at the world's greatest resort, Walt Disney World. Surprised?
Channel 2, WBBM TV, Chicago.
Tonight on the Best of CBS. The world explodes into war. Rock Hudson is a famous Allied flyer who goes after Germany's Red Baron. Julie Andrews is a German spy set out to seduce the Allied flying ace. Rock Hudson has his hands full in Darling Lily. Coming up next.
The new German-engineered Volkswagen Golf. We made it fast. We made it agile. We made it big. And at this price, we may have made it hard to buy just one. Golf. It's not a car. It's a Volkswagen.
When you send a package to Europe, do you get that sinking feeling that it could be anywhere? Here, there, out of your hands, lost. Well, now, Federal Express is going to Europe. We'll make sending a package there as easy and reliable as it is here. 2-day service to London, Frankfurt, Zurich, Brussels, Amsterdam, and Paris. On our own planes. Now that you know Federal Express is going to Europe, why fool around with anyone else?
A lot of long-distance companies would like you to think they're just like AT&T. But take a closer look and see how different they really are. No operator service, no immediate credit for wrong numbers, and no service from many small towns. Only one long-distance company gives you full service, only AT&T. Sometimes there's just no substitute for the real thing. AT&T, the more you hear, the better we sound. AT&T, the right choice.
The game that counts, the pressure mounts, the kickoff's almost here. Right now on the way. Now you're talking football. Now you're talking beer. Now you're talking good times, and Stroh's is smoking here.
Stroh's, fire brewed for smooth, consistent taste.
Now you're talking Stroh's. Now you're talking beer. Now you're talking good times, and Stroh's is smoking here.
A few clouds have rolled over America's farms in recent years. And to some people, it looks like farmers have been caught in a storm. But farmers have a way of adapting to uncertainty like no one else, because they deal with uncertainty and risk nearly every day. His adaptability has always allowed the farmer to weather tough times and come out stronger than before. It can happen again, but only if Americans get involved now by reading about, listening to, and understanding the issues that affect our farms. It's essential because our country depends on farmers and the food they produce. And only when the outlook is brighter for the farmer will it be brighter for America.
Come on, boy. Let's go back to work.
This message brought to you on behalf of the American farmer by the makers of Dual Herbicide.
A performance story from Phillips 66. Subject, the environment. The fragile, the beautiful, the irreplaceable. How do we help ensure they'll remain part of our environment? Example, this water treatment system made with a Phillips plastic that helps keep our rivers clean, clear, and alive. Phillips Petroleum. You'll find performance in everything we do.
At Duracell, we had to go to the ends of the earth just to top our own copper top. Introducing the new, highly improved copper top battery. So improved, it'll last up to 30% longer than any battery we've ever made. The new copper top. We go to great lengths to stay ahead of the pack. Duracell, when it comes to making them last longer, we never stop.
Out on the town, buying around, pizzas disappear. Now you're talking Friday night, now you're talking beer. Now you're talking good times, and Stroh's is smoking here.
Stroh Light. Smooth, refreshing, less filling.
Now you're talking Stroh's, now you're talking beer. Now you're talking good times, and Stroh's is smoking here.
When a businessman is waking up in, say, Los Angeles, his main office in New York is already well into its day. And very often there's information the main office would like men such as this to have the moment they come in. Well, now, through a modern computer innovation called telemail, they can send them that information and have them punch it right up the minute they arrive.
Gee.
No, GTE.
When a cold invades your house, get Neosynephrine. For stuffy little noses, nothing's more gentle or more effective. For bigger noses, nothing's faster or longer lasting. Let your whole house breathe easier with Neosynephrine.
Your resume is fine, but the interview's on the line, 'cause
I feel a cold sore coming on.
Campho-Phenique Cold Sore Gel works on developing cold sores to help speed healing. Campho-Phenique Gel helps stop cold sores from stopping you.
The affordable German road car. The Volkswagen Jetta.
Wednesday, will Birthday Blues bring Ed and Mary together?
Well, Ed, how can I thank you?
Have dinner with me tonight.
How else?
Then a sexy assistant DA investigates a romantic movie star.
The man is known for his conquests.
On Holy Square. And
someone mentioned murder?
A blind woman may help Harry unravel a murder. June Allison guests, crazy like a fox. Then a man is stalked by a vengeful killer. A terrified wife seeks help. But can the equalizer accept the case?
I am not your husband anymore.
Wednesday.
This is CBS.
The spirit of Chicago business. It's strong, determined, resilient, and it thrives at American National Bank. We're the largest bank that specializes in Chicago business. We can provide the financial strength and vision to help your company grow, even in today's uncertain economy. Catch the spirit. Shake hands with American National, the bank for your business.
How's it feel when a game is on the line and it's up to me?
Come on, bro. We only need one now. Come on.
Come on, bro. Just shoot the ball. You can do it. One more.
Oh, man. I've been here 1,000 times. Settle down. Come on, ball. Come on.
Sports Illustrated. Get the feeling.
I've got sunshine on a cloudy day. When it's cold outside, I've got the month of May. I guess you'd say What can make me feel this way? Midway. 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 Talking about Midway. Midway.
Bill Curtis and Walter Jacobson, Monday at 10.
A new company has begun, yet it has a 150-year history. It's only a few days old, but it's already the #1 manufacturer of medium and heavy-duty trucks. Although you've never heard of it, it's in the top quarter of the Fortune 500. The company is Navistar International, and while it's just starting to roll, it's already in high gear. Introducing Navistar, the rebirth of International Harvester.
No matter what you do in life, Dean Witter will help you plan your investments based on your individual needs.
Everybody is somebody at Dean Witter.
A member of the Sears Financial Network.
Have you looked at Allstate homeowners rates lately? Wow! Hello! You may be surprised how low they are.
You're in good hands with Allstate.
A member of the Sears Financial Network.
You know, I don't like being disappointed. Why, one time we lost a big game and I felt so bad, I sawed my car in half. That's why they call me Hacksaw. But now I take it easy and I drink light beer from Miller. Light has 1/3 less calories than the regular beer, and it's less filling. And the taste never lets me down. Hey, how about another light beer?
Sorry, Hacksaw, we just ran out.
Boy, that's very disappointing.
Light beer from Miller. Everything you always wanted in a beer and less.
Fuel-injected Dodge Lancers come with optional turbochargers, and you can't expect that kind of power to stay put.
It's the boys' night out. Everything cruising around. The boys' night out. And they're doing the town. They're heading up, heading out, looking for fun.
Now, get 8.6 financing or $1,000 cash back on Lancer ES.
I had to try this to believe it. Denerex tingles. Tells me it's doing more. Selsun Blue, no tingle.
Both have dandruff medicine, but Denerex adds an extra anti-itch medicine many dermatologists recommend.
So long, Selsun Blue. Hello, Denerex.
There's nothing like the feeling of reaching for the top, and there's nothing like the feeling of the Good News disposable razor. Light, easy to handle, twin blades. It's a feeling you only get from Gillette. Good news from Gillette.
You begin with raw steel. Shape it with fire, muscle, and sweat. Polish it to razor-sharp perfection. We're looking for a few good men with a medal to be Marines.
It's your money, son. But if you want my advice, buy another Subaru.
Sure, Dad.
I thought we agreed you'd buy a Subaru.
But, Dad, I did.
The Subaru XT Coupe, chosen the 1986 MVP car of Sport magazine.
Welcome aboard.
Thank you very much, ladies and gentlemen. Now, before I bring on our little Italian mouse, Topo Gigio.
Hi, could you tell me a nice place to stay, please?
There's a Hyatt house down the road.
On the main streets of America, there is a changing of the guard. From a generation who started businesses close to home in a much simpler time, to a generation who knows long-distance telecommunications is no longer a luxury, but a necessity of business life. A generation who demands the economy, innovation, and quality that is the once and future trademark of GTE Sprint. When you've got Sprint, you've got the future on the line.
If you're terminally ill in Holland, you can get a doctor to end your life. In America, you have to do it yourself. That story tonight on CBS.
You know, eating more foods low in saturated fat, like vegetables and fish, does my heart good.
Your heart will love you for it.
Since I hung up my size 19 sneakers, Dave and I get together for a few light beers from Miller.
And argue about who was the greatest player.
You were the greatest.
No, Bob, you were.
At least we agree Light's taste is the greatest.
Yep, Light's also less filling. And you can't afford to get filled up when you're the great Bob Lanier.
Come on, Dave. You won the MVP and the championship. Those were the two biggest feats in basketball.
No, Bob. Those were the two biggest feats in basketball.
Light beer from Miller. Everything you always wanted in a beer, and less.
Being there. That's what being a State Farm agent is all about.
When Scott and Vicki started to outgrow their insurance, we got together and reviewed it all. The new house, a second car, life and health coverages too. A State Farm family insurance checkup can be a big help. It's free, and it's there because things change. And like a good neighbor... Right, Jason? Yeah! State Farm is there!
Who has taken the intimidation out of VCR programming?
Give me that.
RCA, with the first remote programmable VCR. You record exactly what you want, when you want, by remote control for easy mistake-proof programming. So simple.
I can do it myself.
From RCA.
The NBA's premier point guards will be matched when Magic Johnson and the world champion Lakers visit Isaiah Thomas and the Pistons next Sunday on CBS Sports.
The latest Dallas Cowboy in the Pro Football Hall of Fame, Mr. Roger Staubach.
Imagine being here with part of the Pro Football Hall of Fame class of 1985. It's a dream come true for me. I'm Roger Staubach, and this is the Pro Football Hall of Fame in Canton, Ohio, where the class of 1985 joins 123 other men who have become part of professional football history. Frank Gatsky, the silent one, led his team to 11 championships. Joe Namath, the first man to pass for over 4,000 yards in a single season. Commissioner Pete Rozelle, who helped make professional football in the National Football League the greatest in American sports. The Juice, O.J. Simpson, first player to run for more than 2,000 yards in a single season. That's me, Roger Staubach, and I'll be here along with all the players and teams at the Pro Football Hall of Fame in Canton, Ohio, waiting for you. Don't miss it.
This message furnished by the National Football League. If you like your hamburgers hot and beefy, clap your hands. Big Mac. Quarter pounder. McDLT. Big and beefy, you can eat your fill. We got it ham warm and hot off the grill. And warm and hamburger time. It's a good time for the great taste. Gotta be alive if you don't get it hot. Hot, 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 yeah!
學過嘅喎，佢哋全部咧都係 United States。Chicago, Los Angeles, Boston, Massachusetts.
United Airlines can take you to the Far East from more U.S. cities than any other airline.
New York.
United Airlines to Tokyo and to Hong Kong. Fly a friend to the Far East.
You're not just flying. Meili. Colilla, Ohio. You're flying the friendly skies.
Introducing the Subaru 3-door. The perfect car for the nightlife. A perfect car for the wildlife. And the perfect car for real life.
Tuesday, the music, the legends, the superstars. It's a spectacular tribute to an American treasure, the 60th anniversary of the Grand Ole Opry.
Some companies rent you a car, and that's it. But Hertz is with you all the way, with customer service representatives to speed you on your way. Computerized driving directions to help you find your way, and 24-hour road service in case you get stuck on the way. So you have a choice for your money. You can rent from a company that just gives you a car, or rent a car that gives you a company. Hertz, you don't just rent a car, you rent a company.
We're here at the 18th hole of this light beer open, and we've seen some real unusual shots today.
You said it. Hey, Bob, I think you got a birdie.
Elsie, how am I supposed to hit it through this tree?
No problem, Bert.
How's Yuka going to get out of this one?
That calls for another light beer from Miller.
Make it 2,
3, 4.
It's a good thing light's less filling.
Back to you, Mickey.
John, the last player's approaching the tee.
And when it goes to 100, you sell. I won't be long, girls. Hold my calls, will you? It hit the weather vane. It's in the drain. Here it comes out. It's going on the green. It's going in the hole.
Light beer from Miller. Everything you always wanted in a beer, and less.
This open ought to be closed.
Next Saturday, Ohio State takes on Boston College. Then Pearl Washington leads highly ranked Syracuse against Louisville in a regional doubleheader on CBS Sports.
So how much you making now? Huh? I'm going fine. You gotta be making at least 25.
I'm fine. Maybe a little better than that.
30? Tell me yes or no. Are you making 30?
Around 30.
Got any investments? Any stuff?
Not really.
You're making 30, and you don't have anything like that. What do you think? You're 18 years old or something?
Once there were 2 bears, a big bear
I'll have a Coca-Cola Classic.
and an even bigger bear.
Give me a case, Coke.
This bear loves the big, bold taste of Coca-Cola Classic, the original. And this bear loves the light, smooth taste of Coke, because it goes down real easy.
How about another? Yeah, another case. Another case? You gotta keep a lot of Coke in the refrigerator.
Coke and Coca-Cola Classic.
Plymouth shows you why the pride is back. Plymouth Voyager, car-like handling, Plymouth's 550 protection plan. Versatile Plymouth Voyager.
The pride is back. Born in America. Again.
Now get low financing or $500 to $1,000 back on select Chrysler Plymouth models.
When you play on the same team, and you both name Youngblood, life can be confusing. Hey, remember the time I played 2 games with a broken leg? No, Jimmy, that was me. What? There's no confusing our favorite beer, light beer from Miller. Yeah, light tastes great. But Jack, you drink it because it's less filling. No, Jim, that's you. It is?
Paging, Mr. Youngblood.
Well, I got to go.
Not you, Jack. The other one.
Hey, that's me.
Light beer from Miller. Everything you always wanted in a beer.
And less.
At the Wall Street Journal, we believe that building a dream takes more than luck and hard work. It takes a vision of what tomorrow holds today. At the Journal, we've been giving people that vision for over 90 years. The Wall Street Journal, the daily diary of the American dream.
Fans, please.
Mr. Garfield, welcome to Embassy Suites Hotel.
My room.
Oh, all our rooms are really 2-room suites for the price of a single room.
Beautiful. Don't change a thing.
The living room, sir.
Love what you've done with this room.
The bedroom.
This is great. I need my space.
And of course, you'll want to take advantage of Embassy Suites free breakfast.
Food.
Served every morning.
At Embassy Suites, you don't have to be a fat cat to enjoy the sweet life.
I resemble that remark.
Hi, Dad. How you doing?
John, you clown. Come here, you.
You're early.
Yeah, well, I was...
This is yours.
Yeah, it is.
6,000 STE? You're kidding.
What do you mean?
My dad? A Pontiac 6,000?
That's high-tech stuff.
The fuel-injected V6, right?
Yeah.
4-wheel disc brakes?
Yeah, it's got everything. Listen, come here. I know you've been hitting the books pretty hard. So, let's go for a ride.
All right.
On a typical day, companies transmit about 50 million packets of computer information over the Telenet data network, which is the equivalent of over 1 million typewritten pages. You see, Telenet helps many of the top companies manage vital information, everything from inventories to financial records. Imagine sending this much information in a day without an error.
Gee.
No, GTE.
Tonight,
This case is not as simple as it seems.
will Jessica convict an innocent man? Vicki Lawrence and MacDonald Carey star in Murder, She Wrote. Then,
I was made. My boy is missing.
a desperate mother enlists the aid of a journalist
Follow every lead.
and infiltrates a black market for selling children.
How much? 25,000.
They've stolen my son.
Valerie Bertinelli,
You're letting them take my baby away.
Rockabye.
The Bears lead the Rams by 10 at the half, and it's a pleasure to be with Tony Dorsett and Bud Grant. And Bud, I thought the Rams wasted an opportunity there in the closing seconds. How did you view what they were doing on the field?
Well, that was a major error right there. They should have at least had 3 points, used their timeout, or gone to the quick offense, thrown the ball out of bounds. Somewhere they had to come up with at least 3 points. A major error could cost them the ball game.
All right, now there is a second game, which will start down in the Orange Bowl for the championship of the AFC. The Miami Dolphins and the New England Patriots. And with us live right now is Miami's outstanding quarterback, Danny Marino. And Dan, let me start off by asking you about Mark Clayton. How is he physically? Will he be able to play for the Dolphins today?
Yeah, Mark will be able to play for us today. He had hurt his shoulder a little bit, and he probably, he needed a couple days rest, and he'll be ready to play for us today.
Dan, let me ask you about the possible blitzing tactics. A year ago in the championship, Pittsburgh came at you with everything but the kitchen sink, and you had to pick up one blitz after another. Will the Patriots come today, or will they drop off? What are you looking for?
Well, the Patriots aren't a very big blitzing team. They feel that with their people up front that they have, the 4 rushers, especially on third down, that they can get to the passer and play coverage. And I'm sure they'll blitz some, but they're not a very big blitzing team.
All right, how's your weather down there today?
It's raining.
I got to tell you, Danny, it's starting to snow a little bit here in Chicago, so it's still better in Miami. Good luck to you this afternoon.
Well, thank you very much, Brent.
Bud and Tony, have we seen a quarterback come into the league and do the things that Danny Marino has, Tony, here in the first couple of years that he's been in the NFL?
Never have we have. I think Dan has come in and caught a lot of people by surprise. He was a late pick as far as the quarterbacks are concerned, and this year come out of college in the draft, but Don Shula got him down there and, of course, did a lot of work with him. And Dan's used to throwing a long ball at Pittsburgh, and he's come along quite well.
All right. Now, Andre Tippett is an all-pro linebacker with the New England Patriots. He's hooked up live from the Orange Bowl. Andre, let me ask you about your tactics today. Is Dan Marino right? You'll drop back, or will you blitz him a lot during the game?
We don't know. It's up to the Miami Dolphins. We're just going to react to what they do to us out there, and we have a basic game plan. And if we have to make adjustments at halftime or during the game, we'll just have to do that.
Andre, are the Patriots a team of destiny? How do the players feel about that?
We feel like, it's in our own hands. We control our own destiny. We've been doing that all year, and it's no different now. As far as how the game turns out today, it all depends on how well we play, less mistakes, and just playing hard.
Andre, how about the unfortunate injury and then the story involving Irving Fryer? Has that affected the Patriots' morale at all?
No, not at all. It's something that happened, and, we've been going through all kinds of adversity all year, and it's something that we just have to deal with.
All right, Andre, good luck coming up against the Miami Dolphins for the championship of the AFC. And, of course, the Chicago Bears are only 30 minutes away from a Super Bowl. But how do you look at that AFC game between the Dolphins and the Patriots?
Well, I think the New England's going to have to outscore the Dolphins. They're going to have to score 30 points, 28 at the least. If they can do that, they can beat the Dolphins because they got to give up some points. Miami, I'm not sure, is quite as dominant as we're looking at out here at Soldier Field with the Bears today.
All right, Bud and Tony, I want to show the one moment of controversy involving an official's call or perhaps a non-call in the first half. Here comes Michael Young of the Rams. Mike Richardson is the cornerback. Now, Buddy is bumped once. What's the rule regarding coverage now?
Well, you cannot touch that receiver downfield unless you're going for the ball and it's incidental. He kind of looks up there, but I think the official is watching the out-of-bounds feet and rather than the hands. Right there, you see the push-off. He actually pushed him out of bounds, and I think obviously that's a penalty to all of us. The official may have been watching the out-of-bounds closer than they were watching the arms.
Well, Irv Cross has spoken to Michael Young on the way to the locker room. And, Irv, what did he tell you about the contact on that play?
You know, Brent, Michael was kind of low-keyed about it. He didn't want to, you know, put a blame on anybody. He said he felt pressure. He felt he was pushed out of bounds. He said, but gee whiz, Irv, I never should have put myself in that kind of position, because really when defensive backs get a receiver near the sideline, they will kind of nudge him out if they could, if all possible.
We know he used to do that, Irv Cross. All right, we're going to come back and take a look at the scoring play and some of the highlights for the first half when we continue after these messages from your local stations.
Next Sunday, the NBA's premier point guards will go head-to-head as Magic Johnson and the world champion Los Angeles Lakers take on Isaiah Thomas and the Detroit Pistons. Then in NCAA basketball, powerful North Carolina goes for its first win ever against Marquette. And on the season premiere of CBS Sports Sunday, John Madden reveals his picks for the All-Madden team. Plus the World Triathlon Championships from Nice, France. All next Sunday on CBS Sports.
This is CBS.
Here, Doris. Got a meeting in Davenport. Be back tomorrow.
Once upon a time, a businessman figured out a brand new way to travel.
Afternoon. Car's broke down a couple miles back. Gonna miss a big meeting in Davenport.
That's so.
Would you, fly me there and back?
Let me get this straight. You want me to fly you there, sit there and wait for you while you have this meeting, then fly you back?
Since then, the Friendly Skies has flown a whole lot of business people. We found it pays to listen to them.
Thanks for flying me. Next time, maybe you could have some coffee on board.
You're not just flying. Let me get this straight. You want coffee on the plane while we're in the air? Friendly Skies.
Sometimes even Bigfoot's family gets tired of snow. To get away, they need the Nissan Stanza wagon. The only wagon with dual sliding doors, so it's easy in, easy out for all the little Bigfoots. And now the fuel-injected Stanza is available with 4-wheel drive to get you through the snow or away from the snow. Nice trip.
For sure.
For dual sliding doors and 2- or 4-wheel drive, the name is Nissan.
Bill Curtis and Walter Jacobson, Monday at 10.
Well, there was one touchdown scored in the game, that by Bear quarterback Jim McMahon. One thing is sure, McMahon is great television, isn't he? And Tony Dorsett, what do you think of him as a competitor?
Well, he's probably one of the toughest competitors in the National Football League right now. He's a quarterback with somewhat of an unusual personality. But for him to take control there in the first series and go in and score a touchdown, no doubt was a big confidence builder for himself.
Bud, what'd you think about his score here?
I think he's the dominant player in the first half. There's no question about it. His running, his handling of the team, his throwing the ball, playing in this weather, he's the outstanding player of the first half.
Now, defensively, I thought there was a big moment, Bud. It was 3rd and 1. You knew the Rams were going to come with Eric Dickerson. What happened? Didn't they block everybody?
Well, you don't block Singletary on the Bears defense. The one thing they try to do, and you see right here, Singletary come up, meeting Dickerson, holding him away from the first down. He's their dominant player defensively. Their defenses are set up so that you can't block Singletary.
Now, by moving Fensick up so often, aren't they vulnerable to the long pass?
Well, they were, and you notice the Rams went to an audible, tried to get the ball down the middle, didn't get it on target, however. The Bears tease you a little bit with that, too. You'll see them line up there, then they'll jump one of their safeties back.
All right, Tony, let's take a look at that last play again in the closing moments of the first half. And what should they have done here?
I think they should have been in like a 2-minute offense. They should have had a hurry-up offense formation so they could have either got to the line, called a play quick, or thrown out of bounds. Or I'm surprised they didn't even call a timeout either.
All right, well, let's go to Irv Cross. He's been down getting some reaction from the Bears. Irv?
There's a lot of reaction down there, a little confusion right now. The Bears are going out to the field, and the Ram coach just walked across the front with Brent. But, you know, the Bears along the sidelines were amazed that the Rams didn't stop the clock. They had one timeout, at least one timeout, going into that series. Could have stopped the clock, set up for a field goal. Of course, they felt they dodged a bullet not having that field goal go on the scoreboard. 30 minutes left for their next championship. They're looking forward to it. Brent?
All right, Irv, thank you. And, of course, Bud Grant and Tony Dorsett will be along at our post-game show. And right now, let's go upstairs to Pat Summerall. Pat?
All right, Brent, thank you very much. Who would have thought until the last seconds of the first half that Jim McMahon would have more rushing yards than Eric Dickerson? As you said, he's certainly been the dominant player so far in this game. John Madden's moved over to the chalkboard. You remember that McMahon scrambled for the first touchdown, the only touchdown, in fact. Let's go take a look with John as to how it was accomplished.
Well, what happens with McMahon, he's always going to come back, and then he's looking for a receiver. But if he doesn't see it and he gets any kind of lane, he's going to run in that lane. Now watch what happens here. We see the motion. McMahon comes back. The Rams get caught in there. Right here now he sees a lane. You see here, this is a lane that McMahon sees. So he's going to start in here. That's what the Rams can't give him the rest of this game. You see, now he gets in there. He gets a hole. He picks up a blocker in Dennis Gentry, gets a block on Johnny Johnson, and McMahon dives into the end zone. So I think after that one, that was a big one. Then they gave him a couple others. But I think they finally get it straightened out. What we get is an outside rush here. The nose tackle goes this way. Now on this play, the lane for McMahon is going to be here. Now watch how it happens. See, he's going to start back to pass. The nose tackle goes right. The end and linebacker outside. Right here we stop. We see he has a lane. Right here, the lane that is caused here. Now he takes over the ball. This time, he's going to dive feet first, for about 5 or 6 or 7 or 8 or 9 or 10 yards. But I think the Rams have to clog up those lanes or holes, or have someone spy and fill those lanes.
Both teams back on the field. The Bears leading 10-0 at the half of the NFC Championship game. The winner to the Super Bowl.
To learn more about professional football, the Library of Congress suggests these books. The New Thinking Man's Guide to Professional Football by Paul Zimmerman. What a Game They Played by Richard Whittenham. These and other interesting books are waiting for you at your local libraries and bookstores. Visit them, and they'll be happy to help you read more about it.
Hello, I'm Leona, your automatic teller. Can I help you with a student loan?
No, a car loan, Leona. Fast forward.
A home improvement loan.
Aye.
An auto loan?
It's a General Motors car.
Between beeps, state your name, address, social security number, present, and 3 prior employers between beeps.
Charles Krause, 2128 Century.
Begin again.
Charles Strauss. No, Charles Krause.
Begin again.
Charles Krause.
Don't get hassled when you finance a new car or truck at GMAC Financing, only at your GM dealer.
Is there someone live I could talk with around
Do we
here?
have one of our calendars? This is a farm calendar. We also have what they call spring calendar. If I can only find it over here.
Introducing an incredible advance in Gillette shaving smoothness. New Atra Plus. The Plus is this unique white strip that releases lubricants as you shave. You never felt anything smoother. New Atra Plus by Gillette, the essence of shaving.
That thing works like a Chevy truck. But me and my buddies want to get away on a rough, tough expedition. What works for us is my rough, tough sport truck, Chevy S10 Maxi Cab. It's got room for all our survival gear, and more room inside than any compact pickup ever. So bring on the wild, bring on the mud. There's nothing like roughing it. Hey, if it doesn't fit my S10, it doesn't fit my life.
Now get 7.9 financing on new two-wheel drive S10 pickups and maxi cabs.
Well, another long-distance bill. A bill should be an important way for a business to collect information. But if it's an AT&T bill, it might only collect dust. Fortunately, there's the billing solution from GTE Sprint. Now you can break down spending by client, location, department, or individual. So you can put that information to work, not into storage. When you've got Sprint, you've got the future on the line.
Today's Equitable is more than insurance. We're one of America's top real estate investors. Today's Equitable, your key to financial opportunity. We're also America's leading manager of pension and retirement funds. Today's Equitable, your key to financial opportunity. Our 9,000 agents can help bring you financial security. What we do for major corporations, we can do for you. Your key to financial opportunity.
You finally get the answer, and now you can't wait to tell someone. Here at Hewlett-Packard, we never stop thinking about how our business computing equipment can be used to solve your company's problems. It's the Hewlett-Packard way of doing things. We're always asking, what if?
I've got it. They need easy access to their database, right? What if we used the personal productivity?
You don't get to the top by looking back. You go for it. With all the power you can muster, all the confidence, all the poise. And you know that when you finally make your move, you're going to go all the way. Cavalier, for people who know exactly where they're going.
And now get 7.9% financing on new Chevy Cavaliers.
Tenneco is a leading oil and gas producer. Tenneco is America's most successful shipyard. Tenneco is the world's leading exhaust system manufacturer. Tenneco is premium fruit, nuts, and vegetables. Tenneco is one of America's largest natural gas pipelines. The Tenneco family, building on quality.
Someone mentioned murder?
Hey, Dad, come on in.
A blind woman could help Harry unravel a murder, but will she live to tell her tale?
Who's there?
June Allison guest stars on Crazy Like a Fox.
On June 8, 1984, a tornado struck Barneveld, Wisconsin. About the only thing left standing was the water tower.
After the tornado, people said this is the end of a small town. Barneveld said not this small town.
Round here, folks will always get right here when something gets out of hand.
Just felt we can make it, we can rebuild, we can come back, and we have.
A place where people have a sense of pride, and that's what keeps them right here. Where you count on your own, you call it your home, and Miller's the beer. Miller's made the American way, born and brewed in the USA, just as proud as the people who are drinking it today.
Miller contains no additives or preservatives. Purity you can see, quality you can taste.
Some towns are held together with nails and wood, but this town's held together with a lot of pride and a lot of family.
Miller's made the American way.
Introducing Nova from today's Chevrolet. Nova, an American-built car equipped for your comfort with dozens of thoughtful details and a 5-speed overdrive transmission and 4-wheel independent suspension for responsive performance. Nova, it's not just better, it's the best of both worlds. And now get 7.9% financing on new Chevy Nova.
John Madden reveals his picks for the all-Madden team. And Nice, France is a setting for the World Triathlon Championships next weekend on CBS Sports Sunday.
A new company has begun, yet it has a 150-year history. It's only a few days old, but it's already the #1 manufacturer of medium and heavy-duty trucks. Although you've never heard of it, it's in the top quarter of the Fortune 500. The company is Navistar International. And while it's just starting to roll, it's already in high gear. Introducing Navistar, the rebirth of International Harvester.
An idea can happen anytime. And when you work for Hewlett-Packard, you don't just sell business computing systems, you solve problems. So when you have an idea, you do something about it. You never stop asking, what if?
You know that electronic mail project for the bank? What if we used HP Message?
Try one on. Celebrity Eurosport. Something more from today's Chevrolet. Celebrity Eurosport.
And now get 7.9% financing on new 4-cylinder Chevy Celebrities.
This is CBS.
I told you, it's him. Are you sure this is his blazer? Just wait, okay? Hey, Mike, is that really your car?
Yep.
He really does drive a Chevy, told ya. When you need help at home, there's one handy place to find it.
Ameritech Bell, yellow, pages.
The complete, the accurate, the original, the one you know.
Ameritech Bell, yellow, pages.
When you're looking for something, when you're looking for someone, look in the book.
You know the one.
The complete, the accurate, the original, the one you know.
Ameritech Bell, yellow, pages.
Published by Donnelly Directory.
In New York, the country's Big Apple, the word around town is German.
Bex.
In Washington, the nation's capital, the word around town is German.
Bex.
In Los Angeles, the home of the stars, the word around town is German.
Bex.
Beck's, the #1 imported German beer.
Bill Curtis and Walter Jacobson, Monday at 10.
There's a lot of paperwork here. There's always paperwork when you buy a house. First one says that you lose the house if you don't make your payments. You probably don't want to think about that, but you do have to sign it. The next says the property is insured for the amount of the note, and you sign that in the lower left corner. This pretty much says that nobody's got a gun to your head, that you're entering this agreement freely. Next is the house is free of termites. Last one says the house will be your primary residence and that you won't be relying on rental income to make the payments. I hope you brought your checkbook. This is the fun part. I say that all the time, though most people don't think so.
You're about to see an unusual race. 3 European performance sedans against the Toyota Cressida.
Go get him, James.
The Cressida is a luxury car with limousine style, comfort, and features. And the Cressida's independent suspension and electronically fuel-injected twin-cam 6 fits right in with its European counterparts. The Toyota Cressida. It's up with the best of them in every way but one. Price.
Did we win, James? By about $15,000, sir.
Who could ask for anything more? Toyota.
Looking for something more in a car? But the cost of keeping it on the road hangs over it like a dark cloud? Introducing a ray of sunshine. The 1986 Toyota Tercel. It has the lowest operating cost of any car in America. It's Toyota's lowest priced car. It has more room than any subcompact and front-wheel drive. The Toyota Tercel. You won't get soaked.
Who could ask for anything more? Toyota.
Where I come from, folks stand proud and tall. You know they're always sincere. It's where your word is your word. A friend's a friend, and Miller's the beer. Miller's made the American way. Born and brewed in the USA.
Miller beer contains no additives, no preservatives.
Miller's made the American way.
Here at Hewlett-Packard, we believe that the best way to solve your business computing problem is to make it our problem. Because we know that whatever system we design for your company, we're going to live with it too. We never stop asking, what if?
Wait a minute. They have this incredible backlog of data requests.
You're right. What if we used the 3,000?
The NBA's premier point guards will be matched when Magic Johnson and the world champion Lakers visit Isaiah Thomas and the Pistons next Sunday on CBS Sports.
Giving that extra effort makes winners be all you can be, sponsored by the U.S. Army. An inspiration in Chicago's drive to the NFC title game has been the play of number 9 quarterback Jim McMahon. The Bears pride themselves on toughness, and the resourceful McMahon complements that feeling. His willingness to pay any price to move the football even extends to being a receiver on the Bears' halfback option. By unselfishly going beyond the normal duties of a quarterback, Jim McMahon is the best he can be.
Alpha team, aggressor tanks spotted.
In a battle drill, you need horsepower, firepower, people power. That's teamwork.
Moving tank, direct front, 2,000.
This team uses a computer, thermal sight, laser rangefinder.
Fire! Yeah! All that you can.
We win, the whole tank wins. The whole team wins, not just one person.
Find your future in the Army.
These guys came in here, wanted to buy us out. To wreck the place like the rest of the block. This bar's been in our family for 70 years, so we said, go ahead, build your building. But build it around us.
There's still a place where some things are not for sale. Where beer is beer and the brand is Miller. Miller contains no additives or preservatives. Purity you can see, quality you can taste.
Who's got a truck that can do a ton of work? Toyota is who. Who's got the most payload of any small truck? Toyota is who. Who's got power? Who's got an electronically fuel-injected engine? And who's got a towing option that can handle 2.5 tons? Toyota is who. 1986 Toyota 1-ton. And who else? Nobody.
Who could ask for anything more? Toyota.
Come on over here.
Will you know the future when you see it?
Wow, what is it?
Well, the future of long distance looks like GTE Sprint. When you select Sprint, you're getting the important services you'd expect from AT&T, plus savings. So take a look at Sprint and see tomorrow's long distance today.
When you've got Sprint, you've got the future on the line.
Next Saturday, Ohio State takes on Boston College. Then Pearl Washington leads highly ranked Syracuse against Louisville in a regional doubleheader on CBS Sports.
Some of you are being asked to choose a long-distance phone company. If you don't choose, someone's going to choose for you. And you know how that could make you feel. So if AT&T's clear long-distance connections and full services are important to you, send in your ballot. AT&T Long Distance, for over 100 years, when you reached out, we were there. And you can keep it that way by making the choice yourself.
When you start something good, everyone wants a piece of it. Take light beer from Miller. Now there's lots of light beers out there saying they're less filling. Heck, that was the easy part. The hard part is brewing a light beer that tastes great. That's why Light's always brewed only with the finest ingredients. To let all that great beer taste come through for guys like you and me. The taste that's made light beer from Miller America's favorite light beer.
Hey, I always thought it was easy opening can.
For over 50 years, United Airlines has been a favorite of business flyers. Today, only United serves all 50 states and over 150 cities.
You're not just flying, you're flying the friendly skies.
Yesterday, buying an IBM XT was a good business decision. But today, the Tandy 1200 from Radio Shack can give you the same power and performance for about half the price. The 1200 runs the same IBM XT compatible software, is backed by a company committed to service and support. And the Tandy 1200 costs about half as much. Tandy, clearly superior. In business for business. Only at Radio Shack Computer Centers.
On June 8, 1984, a tornado struck Barneveld, Wisconsin. About the only thing left standing was the water tower.
After the tornado, people said this is the end of a small town. Barneveld said not this small town.
Around here, folks will always hitch right in when something gets out of hand.
Just thought we can make it, we can rebuild, we can come back, and we have.
A place where people have a sense of pride, and that's what keeps them right here. Where you count on your own, you call it your home, and Miller's the beer. Miller's made the American way, born and brewed in the USA. Just as proud as the people who are drinking it today.
Miller contains no additives or preservatives. Purity you can see, quality you can taste.
Some towns are held together with nails and wood, but this town's held together with a lot of pride and a lot of family.
Miller's made the American way.
Some people have always known where they were going. They take on more than anyone else. Then they take it farther. And faster. Some days where they're going is all they can think about. But where they're going is home. Cavalier. Dependable for people who know where they're going.
And now get 7.9% financing on new Chevy Cavaliers.
This year, Federal Express is going to Europe. And to help celebrate, we've invited everyone who's ever been in a Federal Express commercial.
Accustomed as I am to public speaking, I would just like to say this certainly is a momentous occasion. I am certainly moved by it all. And it's
We're going to make sending a package to Europe as easy and reliable as it is here, with 2-day service in our own planes to London, Paris, Frankfurt, Zurich, Amsterdam, and Brussels. Federal Express to Europe. Why fool around with anyone else?
Fares Extra is sponsored by Bud Light, the light beer with the first name and taste. Everything else is just a light. By the Chicago Tribune, a great city deserves a great newspaper. By Fensel Tufo Chevy City, and by Glenside Nissan.
And they're on. On the outside,
Win $1,000, a trip to Switzerland, a new car, or thousands of other cash and weekly prizes playing the exciting new TV game show, Dominic's Let's Go to the Races. Get free race cards at all Dominic's, and don't miss the fun, wherever you are.
Again, number one on the outside. What a finish. Very close between numbers 1 and 6.
Brought to you by Dominic's and these fine co-sponsors.
Give me a light. No, Bud Light.
If you just ask for a light beer,
Thanks.
you never know what you'll get.
Nah, give me a light. No, Bud Light.
So if you want the less filling light beer with the first name and taste, don't just ask for a light beer.
Give me a light.
Ask them to bring out their best.
Bud Light.
Bud Light. Because everything else is just a light.
Fensel Tufo, the monster dealer, presents the Chevy City Monsters versus the Monsters of the Midway. Go get 'em, gang!
But I've got the toothache.
I'm all wrapped up.
I've got to trade cars.
Trade cars now?
Where? Chevy City, home of the monster deals.
That's a good idea. And tell them the Monster of the Midway sent you.
Yeah! Fensel Tufo, Chevy City, the monster dealer in Glendale Heights.
Chicago has always been a great sports town, and nothing's changed. Except today, more and more sports fans reach for the Chicago Tribune.
Fensel Tufo, the monster dealer, presents the Chevy City Monsters versus the Monsters of the Midway. Go get 'em, gang!
But I've got the toothache.
I'm all wrapped up.
I've got to trade cars.
Trade cars now?
Where? Chevy City, home of the monster deals.
That's a good idea. And tell them the Monster of the Midway sent you.
Yeah! Fensel Tufo, Chevy City, the monster dealer in Glendale Heights.
Give me a light. Bud Light.
If you just ask for a light beer,
Hey, can I have a light?
whoa, you never know what you'll get.
Give me a light.
No, Bud Light.
So if you want the less filling light beer with the first name and taste, don't just ask for a light beer.
Give me a light.
Ask them to bring out their best.
Bud Light.
Bud Light. Because everything else is just a light.
Where in the world would you go to breakfast in France? Do a little shopping in the Casbah? And have dinner in Japan? Where would you go to hula in Hawaii one night and be on Broadway the next? To go for the green and sail off into the blue. Where would you go? Florida, to be together at the world's greatest resort, Walt Disney World. Surprised?
He could have been a well-paid doctor, a renowned philosopher, a professional musician. But it was Albert Schweitzer's dedication to the lives of others that distinguished his life. At Loyola, we prepare our students for success. But making a good living is not the only goal of a good life. Loyola makes moral and ethical values a central part of the whole university curriculum in the graduate and professional schools and the undergraduate colleges. That's why a Loyola education is good for life.
Hi, I'm Dan Hampton for Glenside Nissan, Chicagoland's only charter member Merit Master Award dealership. We're Chicagoland's greatest selection of Nissans, Sentras, Stanzas, Maximas, and Tennessee tough trucks, 2- and 4-wheel drives, and King cabs. And if you're into pure power and awesome performance, slip into a new Glenside ZX. And tell them number 99 sent you.
Nissan's here, the runway's clear at Glenside. Glenside Nissan.
If you just ask for a light beer,
I'll have a light.
You never know what you'll get.
That's me packing the car. Best vacation ever. Here's Rock City, Texas, L.A., all in 3 days.
Bud Light.
Here I am in Death Valley. That's me looking for water.
So if you want the less filling light beer with the first name and taste,
Wait, there's more.
ask for Bud Light, because everything else
Give me a light.
is just a light.
That's me packing the car. Best vacation.
How's it feel when a game is on the line and it's up to me?
Come on, Buck. We only need one of them now. Come on.
Come on, Buck, just shoot the ball. You can do it. One more.
Oh man, I've been here 1,000 times. Settle down. Come on, ball. Come on.
Sports Illustrated. Get the feeling.
If you think all rust proofing is the same,
You're wrong.
see why the Protector is the #1 name in rust proofing the world over.
Compare warranties
Full coverage for as long as you own your car.
with no periodic inspections.
Insist on the Protector because there is a difference in rust proofing.
Hey, how'd you get to know so much about rust proofing?
They don't call me Iron Mike for nothing.
Look for the Protector Night as your assurance of quality.
I got your memo, Myers. Oh, is that the new crane, sir?
Yes, it is.
No, hey, look, that building is about to fall down.
No, it's not.
Guess I was wrong.
Imagine grown-up executives keep lowering themselves to tricks and deception to get their hands on the office copy of Crane's Chicago Business when they could call 588-1313 and get their own subscriptions.
Myers, this is the boss. Where's the office copy of Crane's?
Gee, I have no idea, sir.
Chicago.
And no matter where I've been, where I'll go, you keep calling me home.
No matter where you're from in America, Chicago is your hometown. Come home.
It's a feeling that calls me.
Butkus.
Chicago is calling me home.